Hey friends, it's Sarah, just wanting to encourage you to be you because there's just one you. And today I had an amazing coffee date with a friend, and she enlightened me with regard to how we show face, right? I had a video from earlier on that basically encouraged you to have a kinder, gentler resting face, right? Because of the RBF. We don't want to be focused on, well, I guess we're not really focused on anything when we're just resting. But if you want to eliminate that be part of the RBF, then perhaps we just think about what we're grateful for. And there's a lot to be grateful for, right? I know in my life there is. And so just correcting that. So I just wanted to, I guess, kind of just throw out some insight as to what I meant by that video, because here's the thing with that. In that coffee date with a good friend, we did talk about being authentic, right? And that's what this channel is all about, is just being your true self, being you, because there's just one you, right? Being authentic, genuine people. And so what we're trying to teach our kids isn't to yell at them in the car on the way to church, and then at church, we're like, oh, we're doing great, having a great day today. You know, and we all do that. We put on our best self, and I think that that's okay, as long as it's not ingenuine, because you want your kids to understand that you are who you are, right? And so I think that that's another way to kind of create that resting, smiling face instead of the RBF, as opposed to just saying something that's not true. If they all out ask you a question like, how are you doing? You can just smile. We're great. How are you? We have a lot to be grateful for. How are you? Something like that that's true. Maybe that's the first one isn't something you would say if you were fighting on the way to church or wherever you were going. But certainly answer any question with, we have a lot to be grateful for. How are you doing? Whatever the case. But I feel like there's a fine line between being fake, putting on a facade, which I feel like is so many people, I'm guilty of it too. They feel the need to share something that's just not where they're at, right? So I'm not suggesting we be ingenuine. We want to be genuine, but that doesn't mean we also release our burdens to people, right? So what my friend and I were talking about is having a circle of friends, having that community that I keep talking about, a tribe of sorts, where you can be completely honest and they're genuinely interested down to the detail what's going on in your life, right? And then there's another ring around it. This is her words, not mine, so it's really creative when you think about it. If you're a word person like me, is there's another ring, another layer of community where maybe you disclose a little bit, like, you know, just adjusting over here, you know, transitioning over here, trying to get settled over here, you know, whatever the case be, like, you can disclose a little bit less information, maybe a lot less information. And then there's the acquaintance ring, right? Everybody just knows who you are, your name and such, but they don't have depth with you. There's no need to share everything, right? But you're still not dishonest. And so I just wanted to have a little bit of clarification as to what I meant by having a resting, smiling face. I guess that would be more motivated by what you're grateful for. If you find yourself sitting there, you know, in traffic or whatever, just remembering what we're grateful for, so that smile does creep up on our face a little bit. But as far as telling people how we are, let's be honest with them, but be discerning as to what we disclose with certain people, because you definitely, the people around you, they'll know if you're genuine or not. They'll know if you're putting on a facade. In fact, I feel like social media has really created a beast in that facade, that need to be, I guess, picky in what we share. And it's okay to be picky in what we share, again, per the ring concept with community. But you know, it's okay to be honest with yourself, be honest with the people around you with discernment. And so that's what I'm going to encourage you to do today. If you don't already have that tight-knit target right there, that community, that tribe of people, then be diligent, be consistent in trying to find people in your life who you can be with on a regular basis. It's not going to do anything but benefit you and your family. And so that's what I pray for you. I pray that you continue to be authentic, continue to be true to yourself, and I challenge you not to put on a facade. Obviously, be discerning as to what you disclose, but don't pretend to be something you're not. Be honest, be true, be authentic, be you. Take care.